Guys, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show you guys the best route for soul motes and the fastest way to get them. Now this is comprised of half mining, half harvesting. So on both tools you should have yield. On your sickle and your pickaxe, you're going to want to pop a proficiency booster. And you are going to want to pop a yield song. If you don't know what a yield song is, just pull out your instrument. Go to the song selection, play any of them, and then on the effect you're going to want Fortune's Favor. Once you have all these things, I actually recommend having less luck on, so just go for speed. And let's get started on the route. The reason why I say less luck is because for things like harvesting the Arcana, like soul worms or other stuff like that, you do not want to get the actual soul worm. You want to get the motes, which is lower tier. I'm not sure how much luck affects it, but I mean, hey, one's purple, one's white, so... The first node is going to be right here, so from the Riven's Anvil Shrine onto this ping right here, just head a little bit east. We're going to get our first soul mote. Next up, we're going to go right next over here. Heading southeast to the other two soul spires. Keep going this way. Once you're done, keep heading southeast. There's going to be two more. These are going to be the last soul motes on this portion. We're going to go right across the town onto the next part of the road. So we're going to keep heading east from here. Just straight east. By the way, what do you guys think of the new mount for the Thanksgiving event? I'm actually very fond of it. It's very goofy. I like it. When we kept heading east, we're going to find the first soul spire. I'm going to show you guys on the map real quick where I'm at, just in case any of you guys got lost on the way. We are right here. The next one is going to be right up north over here. So we're already up to 120 soul motes, and we're getting a bit of earth motes too because of the mining. So once we're done with this one, we just want to head a bit more north again. Next, we're going to be headed to behind this building over here. Right behind these lumber pieces right here. So slightly northwest from the last one. Once we're done with this one, we are going to be heading northwest-west, about 300 on the compass. Be another one. This one got harvested by somebody else, but there should be another one here. Once we're done here, we're just gonna head about 350 on the compass, which should bring us to our next one over here, which again got harvested by somebody else. And then we're going to head northeast to the back of these buildings over here, where we'll find our last one for this specific part. Once we're done over here, just get back on the road. And we're just gonna follow this road going south. We're going to go around this town. What we could do is we could cut in between the town, but I don't want to lose anybody on the way there, so we'll just keep following the road. Just keep heading right. We're going to lead up to another fork in the road here. We're going to head right once more. Just keep following this road straight. I'm going to speed up this portion of the video. We are just going to keep following the road till we get not to this fork over here, but the next one. We are going to take a left, but apart from this, just keep going straight onto this road. Alright, so we're back. I figured I would show you guys on the map where we're headed. We were in this town. We're going to turn left at this fork over here. We're going to keep going straight till we hit the next shrine. There are some water motes around this pond, by the way. If you guys do want to stop for those, that is completely fine. But I'm going to focus just on the soul motes for this route. So once we get to this next shrine over here, we're just going to go around on top of this rock. There should be 3 right here in plain view. We're going to get this one over here. Go straight to the one that is southwest. And then just go straight to the one that was on the rock down there. Once we're done with these one, we're going to go back to the road. And instead of going north, we're going to head south till we're at the bottom of this road. We're going to start with the one of the harvesting ones that is back here. There should be some death motes around this area as well if you guys do want to stop to get them. Again, we are focusing on the soul motes for this video, so I won't bore you guys with getting those. Look at all these death motes over here. We will be definitely back here for the death mote video. So here comes the first soul mote in this area. These ones is going to be a mix of soul worm tongues and actual motes. So once we're done with this one can get a little confusing. So we're going to head straight to this part over here. 1 second. So we're going to go from this one. There's going to be another one right here. Then there should be one up here around and one here. We're going to go for this one first. We're going to go for the one up north first, just because the next part of the route is more south, so might as well go get the one that is out of the way first. The soul worm, I'm going to go back on the map for anybody that missed it. It's over here. Then we're going to go back where we came from and a little bit to the left, going back down. There should be one right here. Once we're done with these ones, we're just going to head east, slightly left, so about 75 on the compass. I'm just going to keep going straight. We should run straight into a soul spire. Get the soul spire. We're going to head slightly north, but a bit to the left again, about 345 on the compass. Could be a soul worm right here. Then back to going east for the rest of the soul spires. There should be 4 more on this route. And this one go up to the one that is slightly north. Then we have the choice between going left or right. It doesn't really matter which one you go for first. But these 2 are the last ones on our route for the moment. We are going to go to the next location. Alright, let's head to the next location. Guys, for the second part of the route, we are going to be headed to Everfall in Oxborough City. We're first going to start by getting these soul motes that are always chilling out here. And then we're going to head more into a big, densely packed area over here. Go down this mountain into here. We're going to slide down into this little waterfall. There's some more here. And then we could go down to this part over here, which has quite a packing up to this one and up to this one. Start heading over there. Oh, by the way, southeast of Windsward, near where Starstone is, there is a lot of soul motes and soul sprouts. We are going to be headed there as well, but for now we want to focus on the Monarch's Bluff one because it is so more densely packed with motes that it makes the other ones more worthwhile for the moment. Again, some of these routes might be contested on more populated servers. You might not find all of them. That's why I'm trying to put as many as I can into one video so that if you follow this video through to the end, you guys will find at least some soul motes or an area that's uncontested on your server. I'm just trying to showcase all the densely packed ones. So right out of Everfall, we're going to find this one right here. Going into the next one that is behind the building. And then you can kind of see the route that's going on here. Going into this one over here. And then lastly, this one over here. Once we're done with this one, we are not going to go back into Everfall because having a slow mount kills my soul. So we're just going to go around the town and back onto the road. So we are just going to follow this road till we hit a little farmhouse, which should be right on the other side of this hill. So as to popular fashion with us, we're going to start with the ones that are out of the way. So I like to go over here and to start from the top and go work my way down basically to the next route. So we're just going to take this little right on the fort and then just go up this little hill with the turkey on it. Take our first soul sprout of the area. Get rid of the sheep on the way there because they always hit us. Take this soul sprout over here. That is slightly little left of the west on the compass. Go into the farm. Start with the left one. All these enemies are very low level, by the way, so should be one-shottable. So once we're done with this one, just keep going around the windmill. And take this one. There is one that is slightly more west of here, which we are going to go get first, because it is out of the way again. Which is taken, but there would be one here. Go back down to the main area. And we're going to keep going on the right side of the house. For anybody that is a cook, there are some potatoes over here too that you might be able to take. Grab these soul motes. In this soul mode, there's going to be one here in the corner and then another one on the edge of the gate. There are two more on this side, on the left side of the house basically. Going to be a soul sprout and a... I forgot what this one's called. I've mentioned it 10 times, but there should be two right there. That one is taken though. So get back onto our turkey. Follow the road up once we're done here. Right as we hit this little curve, we're going to go to this little abandoned facility. So the first motes we're going to get are the ones that are around this area over here. A bit more out of the way than the rest, and we're going to be working our way towards the next route. Take soul sprout number 1. Head to the one right next to it and take that one too. Once we're done with these ones, go back to the main buildings. It's not very far, but I'll tell the turkey anyways. We're just headed east. Right here into the building. Get rid of this guy and take the one right next to it. Then there are two of the mining versions, which are going to be over here, which I forgot the names, which I will remember in a second because I'm going to see it. Soul Spires, that's what I meant the entire time. Once we're done here, we're just going to head southwest and get the last one over here. The reason why we started in the upper side of Everfall so we could jump down and get the rest that are over here is if we had started from the bottom, we would not be able to get them. We're gonna go over here onto these stairs. Onto these stairs, there's some water motes here that is literally right in front of my face, so I'm gonna collect it. Usually I wouldn't be stopping for them, but they are in front of my face for this one, so it'd be weird not to stop for it. Sorry, back to the route. So we're just going to cross this waterfall over here. You want to try not to fall. There's no really like right or wrong way to cross this waterfall as long as you can get to the other side. So the first motes we are going to find are going to be over here. So headed south from this side of the waterfall. It's easier to cross from the top, by the way. Some life motes on the side here if you guys want some. Once we're down here, get the first soul sprout. We're just going to keep following this little buildings line and get to the next one over here. And again, following the building, we're just going to go get to the next one. Now we have a bit of ways to go for the next part. So we're just going to be walking. For anybody that wants to know where we're going, we're going to be headed to the Chassin Steep. We're just going to be headed for one soul sprout there that is on our way to the next route. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video here as well. We're just heading here. Should be like a couple seconds of a mount ready. So here, take the singular soul sprout in the area, and we're just gonna be headed south to the rest of the route. We're gonna want to head slightly to this side over here of the place. There's gonna be 2 more soul sprouts right here. These are a bit out of the way as well, but we're gonna be headed straight east from here to the next 3 soul spires. Again, we're closing in on 1,000 soul motes already. We've not been farming for long at all. Once we jump down, soul spire right here. And then on the right side of the road, a bit farther down, is going to be our last soul spire of this little area. Once we're done with these, hop back onto your mount, get back onto the road, and head west. Again, on the way to the new area, there's going to be 1 soul sprout there that we are going to stop to get. It should be coming up right here. Right here. For anybody that doesn't know where we're at on the map, we are over here, next to this Kaladin Gate Shrine. Hop back on your mount, and we're going to go for the top ones first. There are going to be some soul motes for anybody, again, that doesn't know where we are. There's going to be a couple around this area over here. We're just going to go get the top ones first. Come back for these ones in a little bit. Soul sprout right here. And then we're just going to head up to these 2 soul spires, which are a little out of the way again. I know I say that a lot, but I'm trying to make this road as efficient as possible, so that nor you or me waste any time getting all these motes. So once we are done with these, we're going to go back to the 3 that we missed. Or not miss, more like voluntarily skipped for the moment. Grab these 3. There's going to be another cluster right down there. It would ping the back of the tree. So grab these 2 as well. Once we are done with these 2, we're going to hop back on our mount and keep heading southwest. Just keep following the road. Road is your friend. Once again, going to speed up the video, we are headed to the next little set of ruins that is just south of here, which is going to be the last stop of this route. These runes can be a little confusing for some people, so make sure you follow the video. There's going to be a couple on the outside, and there's going to be 2 or 3 on the inside, which are hidden behind a little bit of a maze. So soul sprout over here, which should be here but isn't. Another one here. There should be one in the water back here as well, but that one got taken, so we'd be headed straight to... Oh no, it's right here. Headed straight for this one. I think it respawned as it was loading into render distance. That's actually very lucky. Once we're done with this one, hop back on top of these stairs. We're going to be taking this soul spire over here, which actually isn't respawned yet. And once we're done, we're just going to head into the building over here. Life moth in that water, if you guys want to stop and get it. We're just going to be hopping onto these ruins, getting into the building, and there's going to be 1 soul sprout that we're going to be grabbing. Oh, sorry. The climb up is back here in the water. We're just going to be getting 1 of the soul sprout in here, because the other ones require some, again, some parkour and climbing, which wouldn't be very efficient for just one or two. These lasers are basically inoffensive, by the way. They could do some damage if you stay in them, but not much. So this is the last soul sprout of this route, and we are going to be headed to the next part of this soul route. Alright, so for this third and last part of the route, there are a couple more that you could put in here, but for the sake of time, I chose to do the Morningdale part of the route. So we're just going to be headed to the Morningdale settlement. This one consists mostly of the mining ones, or the soul worms, which yield the most, as compared to a big cluster of soul sprouts. We're just going to head up to Morningdale. Once you're in Morningdale, you are going to want to just get out of the settlement and start heading north. So I like to cross on this little wooden board side. Just head out the settlement, this west door. From here, we're just gonna head north to this fork to the crux. The Morningdale route is slightly less basically clusters, but there are a lot more of the mining and soul worms, like I was mentioning, which do end up yielding about the same amount as the big clusters, which is pretty good. So we're just gonna head up to the crux and go over to the left side to get the one that's a bit out of the way, which is over here. Once we hit this fork, just turn left. Onto these rocks, you should find your first soul spire. Mine this one, then we're gonna be headed east. Head straight east through these little buildings, and we're going to go get one soul spire and one soul worm. Which hopefully the soul worm gives us motes. Moment of truth. And we got the soul worm tongue, sadly. From here, get back onto the road. We're just going to follow it till we get to this set of side forks over here. My auto run would take me into the building. So again, just head into these little forks. We're going to go to the fishing hotspot first. There are two soul spires over here. Once we're here, you guys should see them on the left and the right. We're going to go for one that's a bit closer over here. Try to avoid these enemies if we can. Go straight to the next one. If you have to kill those guys, feel free to do so. From here on, just get back onto our horse, and we're going to be following this road until we get to about this, which is right here. Once you get to this little nook over here, you should see it on the side of the road. There's going to be another soul spire. Get back onto this road. Straight into this next one that is slightly north. Here I think I might stop and kill what's following me, just in case to make my life easier. If you're done here, head to the next building west, and we are just going to go take this soul spire right here to the south of the building. Grab this soul spire. Follow this rock formation, get across the water, and there's going to be another one at the bottom right here. Once we're done with this one, you can get back onto the road. Keep following, go across this bridge. we're going to be going onto the rocks right here to the left. There's going to be just one over here, one or two. And we'll just be taking that before going to a little cluster of them. Anybody that's confused on where we're on the map, little cluster of rocks. The next part we're going to be going to is about over here. Sorry, over here. And we're going to be going, basically trying to climb this little hill over here. Make sure you don't fall all the way to the bottom over here, because then you will have to come back up. Grab these three. Closing on 1.5k soul motes and not a lot of time. Maybe an aptitude level in mining. Once you're done with these ones, we can get back onto the road. These next few ones are very spread out. May not be worth your time, but I'm just going to finish the whole Morningdale route for the sake of the video. A couple more soul worms and a couple more soul spires, but not much. So we're headed to this little rock over here. Keep going onto the road until you get there. One soul spire here, and right across the river is going to be another soul worm, which hopefully gets us some motes instead of the actual bug. Unfortunately, we got the bug. Head into this little building right here onto the road. We're going to be getting another soul spire. There it is. Once we're done with this one, just head back out the building. Lot of weird wood here if you guys do want to stop over here. Very, very big cluster of them. Head northwest, and we're going to be headed onto a little rock formation once again. There's going to be a soul spire right here, and then a soul spire and soul worm right here. Don't worry about climbing this rock right away, by the way. There's a little like stair formation I like to call over here. You just climb all the way up. Take back our mount. Could stop for the earth crag right here if you guys do want it. Here's the next soul worm and the next spire, which is going to be the end of the route. And we got motes on the last one. Let's go. If you guys do want to top it off at 1500 motes exactly, there is another 2 soul spires over there, which I think I'm gonna go do for the just for the sake of the video to end at a 1500 flush. 500 meters out for 2 of them, but it is all good. That's what we're here for. Head right here. Another earth crag to the right if you guys do want to stop to get that one. I don't usually end up getting these, but something is telling me I need to end at 1500. I'm gonna get this one and gonna get the last one even if we do get to 1500 here. Just because it's right here. Keep going 105 on the compass from here. We're going to be headed straight to this second rock over here. Right, that was 1500 soul motes in not that much time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helped someone that needed a lot of quints or just wanted to level up their Arcana or for territory standing. Just for the sake of the video again, I'm gonna go turn them into quints just so I can give you guys a number on basically how much it does. And you guys can see how much territory standing it'll give me and basically how many quints you can expect out of this. But yeah, I hope this route helped somebody, and hopefully it's not too contested on your guys' server if you guys are on more of a high pop server. Let's head straight to the Arcana section. I'm still so used to the Great Axe build I had that was just reflex swapping and using my F ability. Alright, soul mode into soul wisps. Wisps into essences. Then into quints. So about 40 with whatever extras we proc. Get us to a flat 50. Very nice number. So we got to 50 quints out of maybe 20-30 minutes of farming, which is very good. On this server, I'm not too sure how much this is worth. I know most people won't be doing it for gold, but let's just go see how much it's worth, just for basically humoring. So out of about 30 minutes, we made roughly 10k on this server because quints go for a little over 200. We could just buy all the quints and sell them for 400, which we won't do because it's a bit of an asshole move, but yeah, anywhere from 10 to 20k maybe on different servers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully that helped someone, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time for the next Mote video.